Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final round of the FPS Cup. My name is, of course, CrazyAl, and I am joined by the one and only Mac.
Hi, I've been roped in at the last minute, so
Absolutely been
this is gonna
just
go great.
dragged in at the last second because he's the only person that was there. What's happening? How's it going, mate? You well?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've
Excellent.
been watching a couple streams of this map. Seems like it's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is like I say, the final round of the FPS Cup. This map is by Zigaz and Ghost, and if you, like I said in the last stream, if you know anything about Zigaz and the gameplay that he tries to promote, then you know what kind of map this is going to be, and you know the struggle that the players were under. Um, and there we see the results. There, obviously, we got some big names: Delta, Enter, we've got Moscow, Wraith over in CPM, and Ovcharkin, who is one of my favorite DeFraggers of all time. Up there with Wraith as well, of course. Moscow's pretty cool. But Ovcharkin is DFWC champion. I don't actually know if he's a champion, but he definitely submits some of the best DFWC runs that I've seen. Thinking about 2017 7 or 6 or whatever map. No, not 6, must be 7.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
recognize the name
yeah.
from the compilation videos.
Oh, he's a good lad. He certainly is. So yeah, not a lot of demos this week compared to what we've seen in the previous weeks. Like I say, this is almost certainly the hardest map that we've seen. Last week's map was pretty hard, but it was pretty straightforward, in more ways than one. This map, uh, definitely of a higher caliber, uh, and I think we'll see that reflected in the runs as well. And speaking of the runs, Mac, why don't we get straight into them with the starting with the VQ3, obviously, as you do. We got effect up first with 2 minutes and 20 seconds. In that time, we'll be able to get a pretty good look at what this map is about, I reckon. I have actually,
Yeah,
surprisingly enough, haven't seen a VQ3 run on this map.
was watching. I think it was Dan Light stream
Yes,
VQ3 on this a fair bit,
probably, yeah.
and it it just seemed like there was one big bottleneck trick that looked extremely tough in VQ3.
Nice grenades. I like that. I think we'll see more interesting use of grenades later on, personally.
So yeah, this stack was
Oh,
the main sticking point for a lot of people. It seemed
yeah,
it's
I can
very tight.
imagine. It's certainly one of the hardest parts for me. It was make or break and a lot of runs.
Yeah, I feel like most of these VQ3 runs are going to be a couple attempts on this one trick.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
just short.
Grenades will sort you out. And then we have one last drop. And a huge gap.
Yeah, any map that ends in a quad ceiling rocket is a good map in my book.
For sure. It's super hard. Like, I'm speaking obviously from a CPM point of view, but like super hard to set up a 2x here. And I can imagine it's probably even harder in VQ3, with rockets being
Right,
even
you've just got to
slower.
fire it so much earlier than you
Yeah.
think.
So I'll be excited to see people set some stuff like that up, because they will. You know these DeFraggers, they're fucking nerds. And they do stuff like this every day. So, yeah, almost certainly we'll see that later on.
Almost made it without the quad.
Almost. This is the one, I reckon. Nope. Nice, there it is.
Yeah. Extra one on the wall for good luck.
Well played.
Easy.
Next up we have Raven, 121, a full minute faster, more or less. Shoutouts to all those little steps. Very good so far.
I'm thinking a second try rocket stack maybe this run.
Probably.
I have faith. Oh,
Oh,
opting for the grenade strat.
straight to the grenades.
Yeah, it's definitely much more consistent. Yeah, easy.
That's a shame. Could have had sub-minute in the bag if he had this last part consistent, you know. Whoop.
Forgot to click.
But like, this is hard enough in CPM. Can't imagine what it must be like in VQ3. There we go. Gets the quad rocket. Lovely stuff. See, look, as soon as he gets it, that's it.
Yeah, it
Shouts
feels
to Raven.
very clean when you hit it, but it's just that first big drop.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, 54.3 is Compolamus. Plasma King.
Not taking the stairs this time.
Yeah, it seems like a super awkward start. Like, I don't know what a good start looks like yet. I can't wait to see one. Like in BQ3, but like... Yeah, pretty accurate grenade there.
Yeah, it's Slick does feel like it doesn't help all that much in VQ3 around that first corner.
Grenade plasma, or grenade rocket, even. Nice. Sets up the pre-fire. Is he going to get it?
That looks good.
Oh,
very nice.
Hard to say whether that really helped him. 1200 isn't a lot off of that ramp. I don't suppose that rocket helped them all that much. But pretty decent effort. Shoutouts to Compolamus. Next up, we have TS Elliott, 52.3. Almost fell in. Like, I don't know how you make that part feel good in the BQ3, Alan.
You know the corridor? I mean? Or
yeah, because you got to weave the whole time, you know what I mean?
Right. I suppose the outside walls are clipped as well, so you can't use the sloped ramps at the base.
No, not at all. Yeah, it's all flat. Nice pre-fire.
That looks good. Good climb.
Another. There we go.
Oh, not fit to use the wall this time.
That's, yeah, I guess. It's kind of slow. Like I said before, 1100 off the ramp isn't much, but you know, it got him to where he wanted to go. So who am I to complain? Next up, we have Emmer, 51.4. Let's go. Welcome to Hell. That is the name of the map, by the way. Hell.
Who could have thought?
Yeah. Apparently it has a double meaning. Can you imagine? Nice. Good timing on the grenades.
See the idea of going at a slight angle to try and get a better exit out of the hole, but just about clips his toes, so loses all that horizontal speed, unfortunately. Straight up, straight up.
Yeah, very nice. Sets up the pre-fire. Nice. See, that's what I want to see. 1400 off the ramp. And even then, it could be better than that, I think. But yeah, that's much better. Shoutouts to Emir. Next up, we have Damned Light, 50.9. Let's have it.
There's the sideways momentum you wanted, but doesn't quite clear the gap.
Good usage of that rocket, like, pretty clever, but this doesn't work out because he falls in. But otherwise, that could have been much better. Look forward to seeing people do that successfully. Decent
Rocket
pre-fire.
plasma.
And there's
Looks
the other
slightly
rocket.
mistimed. Seemed like it could have
Yeah.
been a bit faster.
It could have been a bit closer together with the rocket, yeah. Nice getting over though. Yeah, solid ceiling rocket as well. Good end. Next up, 49.4 from Shihua. Let's go. Can't even see the grenades. Couldn't be more obvious that they're using GL path. The grenade wasn't even on the screen. Brilliant. Good strafes here.
Opting for the plasma as well. That's much more like it.
Yeah, great
Good
timing
speed
there.
of it.
And shoots himself down. 1400.
1400.
Solid ending there. Good choice to shoot yourself down as opposed to slowly set up any kind of pre-fire, because that's like super hard. Shoot yourself down is dead easy, and it saves time. You can't argue with that, you know. Well played. Next up, quite the jump, 48.0 from Push the Tempo. Not only a great DeFragger, also a really good song. Good strafes here, bouncing off all the walls. Nice step up. Great speed here, almost 1300.
Another good rocket only
Oh,
climb.
this step up. No quads, and not the best speed off that ramp, but still a really solid run all the way through. Ending could have been better, but you love to see it anyway. Shoutouts, well played. And now we're taking a big jump from 48 down to 45.3 from Breach. Let's go. Nice. Good to see
This is the ramp there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good to see the optimization for that part in VQ3.
Nice horizontal speed out of the hole.
Yeah, carrying that momentum. Great strafes here. Look at the speed. Sets up a rocket
First
ladder.
rocket ladder.
Nice. Actually works.
Very clean.
It helps him out. He still hits the floor there. I don't know if that's what he wanted. But sets him up nicely for the ceiling rocket, and the floor rocket is also a quad rocket. So let's go. Pretty sure that was 2 quad rockets. Well played. Right, just in front is Procky Pop, 45.2. Nice strafes at the start. Oh,
Very
look at
nice
that.
transition there.
Yeah, all the way over at that first platform. Great momentum off that wall. Nice inverted strafe here. 1390.
No fancy rocket ladder, but it does the job.
Yep.
Just about.
Shoots himself down. Decent speed off the ramp. Good strafes in the air as well, and 2 quad rockets to the end. 3200.
Much faster off that second quad rocket
Yeah,
than.
great ending. Well played. Next up, just over a full second ahead, 44.2 from Ket.
Yeah, another skip of the ramp. That's going to save a decent chunk of speed.
Yeah, that's huge. Perfect timing on that. And the rocket off the wall, like we saw someone try earlier. I forget who. But yeah, what a midsection. Shoots the rocket to the wall. So kind of a rocket ladder. Goes straight in. Yeah, straight into the drop. Doesn't stop on that platform. And 2 quad rockets. And another one. Just for good measure in the end. Excellent finish there by Kit. Let's go.
Oh, did he save a rocket there? Nice finish.
Next up, 43.6 from Poison. Next. Nice. Skip on that ramp. Good rock off.
Another rocket.
Ball. Yeah.
I really like those pads.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, another rocket ladder.
That was sick. He almost hit the ceiling now. Speaking of ceiling, 2 fantastic rockets off the ceiling there for the end. Great ending there in the top 3. Second place we have 43,608, just what, 10 frames if that? Less than 10 frames ahead. It's enter. Nice. Wow. Perfect rocket ladder. The strafes are so good as well. No second quad rocket, which is unfortunate, but fantastic run by Enter. Alright, in first place, 42.8 is King Delta.
Almost another entire second off.
Almost.
That last run looks so optimized as well.
I know. It's so slow around the corner, what the hell? Like,
nice skim there though. It gets 850 in that corridor as opposed to 720 that most people are getting.
Nice rocket just off the floor, fine. Yeah, whatever. Decent speed here, sets up the 2x with the rocket ladder. Pretty good. 1600. Like, where does that speed come from? Are you kidding me? Like, where does that speed come from in the end? What are you playing at? I swear man's just got a button on his keyboard that gives him ups. It just gives him speed. Where did that come from? No one else even got close to that number.
Yeah, I think we saw, what, 1400?
Yeah. And it's like he starts on 15, but he's pretty soon on 16. You know what I mean? Like, the speed out of there is insane. Look at that. Like, what? Where does that speed come from? And he's perfectly in time for the 2 quad rockets. That's not an issue. It can be an issue if you're too far ahead, because then because of how the rocket reload works, like how long it takes to reload the shot. Like by the time you shoot
Right.
your first quad rocket, by the time you reload and are ready to shoot another rocket, like if you're too far ahead, then you'll run out of quad. But he's like well in time for it. You know what I mean? He's got loads of time to shoot both of those rockets. For the fans, Mac.
Ooh, we like that sound.
We like that sound.
Yeah, maybe it's just the firing later during that drop gives you a bit more speed, maybe.
Jesus, yeah, it's insane. Massive shout outs to all these VQ3 gamers. We are now moving on to CPM. Starting off with Raven 113. Let's go.
We're taking the stairs.
Easy. Rocket struts.
I really, really enjoy these pads though. They
They're
feel
so
so
much fun. Like
smooth.
I don't know what it is about them, but they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I usually don't like pad stuff, but they just kind of work.
Yeah, every time. It's hard to fail them. Go on, Raven. You got this.
Just a couple more units. There we go.
Easy. Easy.
Avoiding the quad.
Don't need it.
Ooh, just about. Very nice.
Please. Next up we got RDDPY 46.8. No item. Mackie's got no item to use.
Can't believe he's forgotten to check his pockets before he left home.
No item. Nice. Really
That's a
good.
very solid stack.
Yeah.
First time I think we've seen anyone opt to use the sidewall in that first corridor.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do it in VQ3, but yeah, exactly. Rain, all the way down here, 45.0. I wonder what went wrong. At least he submitted a demo, though, unlike your man, who completely forgot to submit a demo this week. Yo, let's go. What's going on? See that plasma? That was sick. I want to see more of that shit. Oh, what?
That's new.
Okay.
Very nice.
Like I say, I wonder what went wrong. Like, so far this is great.
Oh no, that's what went
no.
wrong.
Unfortunate. A solid
Solid
ending.
recovery
No,
though.
only one quad rocket, but still a great ending. Next up, 43.8 is Effie up. Funny how we've seen such a high caliber run, but like so low down because of the restart at the end. So like we've seen all the good strats now, and it'll be a while before we see them again. everything can be quite precarious through here, because you're always on the edge of, will I make it? And you always
Right,
do.
yeah.
You always do, because they're quite generous pads. Because of the ascending nature makes it pretty generous that way. Nice run. Next up we have Volcanoid 43.6.
Opting to not even use the first bit of slick.
Yeah, ignores it. Doesn't need it. Very early grenades. Works out quite well though. Rocket off
Sadly
the side.
bonks his toes on the way out, but covers with a nice rocket.
Pretty good. All the way up. Good speed at the end, 3300.
Yep.
He's happy with that. Next up we have Cobra 43.4. Nice wall strafe, and avoids the sort of rock there that sticks out as well. Rocket strats. Ladder? Oh, the second
plasma.
The second or first rocket, however you want to look at it, doesn't quite work out well. Like the first one he shot, so the higher up one. But yeah, like the first one did, or the bottom one did. It's kind of weird how to put it into words, but you know what I mean. Another 43. Next up is 0.2 by Puzver. Let's go. Nice, good start here, loads of speed. Setting up for the rocket. No rocket. Still opting for the grenades at this point. Although almost had the speed for the rocket pre-fire. Taking it easy on the strafes here so he doesn't double jump on one of these strafe pads. No pre-fire.
Taking it pretty easy, but it's all done pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
No mistakes.
Good speed there, 1440. That's pretty good.
Yeah, just opting for a lot of consistent strats.
Yep.
Well played.
Next up we have TS Elliott once again, 42.0. Rocket. Nice.
Rocket.
Off the sidewall. Great stuff. Does have to step up onto the platform, but no big deal. It was a good boost, but he didn't quite have the boost to make the jump across, you know? So, stepping up there was a good alternative.
A very obvious detour on those pads again to dodge the double jump.
Yep.
Taking it very wide.
Attempted pre-fire. Nice. Well, 1300 is, yeah, I don't know.
Got a bit more height than he wanted,
but you can get that speed with one rocket. You can get that speed and height with one rocket, so you may as well have not shot it, basically. But a good attempt. It's still very close. So yeah, shoutouts. Next up, we got 42 on the dot, triple zeros. Love to see it. Very aesthetic. Electro Bob. Let's go. Bit slow here. I think we'll see a grenade. No rocket. It's really good timing. Yeah, not much to say about that. Just a little bit faster on the end, I think, than TS Elliott. Next up we have Koshikov 41.2.
Another grenade.
We're still on grenade strats. Nice rocket straight from that wall. Doesn't touch that floor like everyone else has so far. Takes it easy on the strafes, so as to not overshoot.
Opting for the plasma.
Yeah, opting for the 2x into the plasma. It worked pretty well, but it wasn't a great 2x. But still a solid finish, so you can hardly argue with it. Next up we have Viper the Rapper 48.9. Also known as Screen Man.
Rocket Gang?
Nice, Rocket Gang. Let's go. I'd be disappointed if he didn't. That was on Steve. Good timing on that.
Picked up the same
plasma.
And you needed it, so that's good.
Game return. Straight up game return for the 1500 ups off the ramp.
And 3.3k ending.
Yeah, love to see it. Well played. Next up, 40.7 for Torner. Oh, plenty of speed here for a rocket. Nice.
Nice bit of plasma towards the top as well.
Almost 1300 off that last pad. Free fire could have been better, but makes it up. And manages to shoot himself down. 14, well, up to 15 off of that. And two quad rockets. Seals the deal. Well played. Next up we have Sickly. Let's go. 40.2. We be weaving. Oh, yeah. Falls into the trap of pressing forward and strafe during that plasma climb. You really just kind of let the ball guide you. Because if you press the strafe key, you pretty much always end up hitting sort of like the rim. You know what I mean? And that just kills all your momentum. But excellent timing on that 2x. Yeah. Jesus. Let's go. Big strafes.
Bit slow off that rocket, but he makes it just about.
Yeah, guessed one of the quad rockets. That's good enough. Well played, Sickly. Next up, we have Cab Corp with the first sub 40, 39.6. God, I actually did really well this week. I'm so disappointed in myself for forgetting to submit. Shooting that rocket early as possible. Maybe not too happy with that part after the plasma climb. Oh, I love it. I love it when they look back at the rocket. Steps up.
Very close to not making it, but...
Tons of speed off that, yeah.
Oh, he had time for the second quad rocket there, but...
Almost, yeah. I don't know. I think the quad would have ran out first, because he shot the first one kind of late. But yeah, it was close for sure. 39.5 is Roddy. Roddy? Another step up. Gives up on the strafing pretty early. Only 11 80. But
Saved
wow,
2 rockets there
so
though.
fast. The climb was excellent. That makes up for being slow going into it. Doesn't give a
Ooh,
shit about the fucking quad. Doesn't care
doesn't
about
need
the
it, mate.
quad. He's not even interested in that shit. It was so clear. He's just like, nah, not bothered. All right, 39 in a frame is Hijazi.
Oh, really nice speed off that rocket.
Oh, plasma burn
PGB!
boost. Yeah. Waste loads of time going so high though. I wonder if the PGB was worth it.
Style points though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tony Hawk's Pro DeFRaG.
Always counts for
And
something.
there's
Oh,
the rocket.
the rain strat.
Yeah, the rain strat, absolutely. Shoot himself down. 1480 into 15 off the ramp. I think that was just a one quad rocket, but still very good ending. Sad not to get the 38 though, RIP. It's a 38 in our hearts. The real 38's the friends we made along the way. Anyway, speaking of the real 38, here's effect with 38.8. Anton, show me the 38. So close. All the way
Nice
to that
transition.
first strafe pad. Let's go. Good strafes here.
Safety plasma.
Decent. Doesn't shoot himself then. I thought he was preparing for that. But good speed off the ramp anyway. One quad rocket. Barely makes it to the end. Well played. Next up we have Enter 38.7. I did better than Enter and I didn't submit. Can you believe that? I'm raging at myself. I'm genuinely annoyed.
You have to show your
Pre-fire.
pity demo at the end, I think.
Oh, I don't have
Got
it
it
in
sitting
this.
around.
I don't have it in this demos folder. I'll have to move shit around. Just in the middle. Doesn't need no safety weapons. Nice. Not interested in the second quad rocket. Very well played by Enter. Very solid. Next up is Rifle, I believe is how you say it. 38.5. Rifle, I think, is a Warsaw player, if I remember correctly. Might be wrong about that. FaZe would know if you were here. Look at that move!
Nice.
Did you see that?
That's
that
new.
early fucking pre-fire? Let's go. That was so hype. Like, the precision required to pull that off consistently is fucking insane.
Yeah, trying to get pure vertical height out of it. Nothing
And a
horizontal.
huge rocket ladder, which works so well. This is so stylish. This is a very stylish run. And 2 quad rockets to boot. Let's fucking go. Man, I feel bad for being ever so slightly faster than this run, because this one looks so cool. Mine looks like shit compared to this. I just want to see this pre-fire again. Like, he aims at the wall. Look at him. He deliberately aims at the wall. What? Oof. That is insane. You madman. First here could be better. But then sets up this huge rocket ladder. And they both work. Both of these rockets are very effective.
Yeah. Big boost off that second rocket.
Huge. And such a solid end. There's one quad rocket. And there's the second.
3500, oh, 3400 briefly.
Yeah, excellent run. Well played. Next up we have Frakir, 38.4. This was around my time. I don't know if I'm either slightly faster or slightly slower than this. It was there or thereabouts. Catches his ankles on that.
So many people with broken toes.
I know.
What the hell?
I think my demo catches the my ankles as well, to be honest. Nice. Straight in. Very quick. No core at all. So relatively slow ending compared to other runs of the same caliber. Next up we have Henry 38.0. $1,100 off of that slick.
It's pretty speedy.
Now he starts plasma climbing as soon as he can after shooting the rocket. See, that was the tech I never unlocked. I never got that far. Good strafes here. Wow.
Rocket ladder?
Yeah, 3 rungs. Mate, they call that 3 rungs. Barely makes the gap, and 2 quad rockets because his last one was early enough that he can do it. Like, he has the reload time. I want to see that 3 rung ladder. Yeah, they all hit. Every one of them is effective. Like you say, you can't argue with 2 quad rockets at the end. Well played. Moving up, 37.3 we have Procky Pop. Nice.
No broken toes this time?
Yeah, wide turn though. Loses out on like half a second. Could cut out a jump there, essentially. So much speed. 1400 off of that last pad. Shoots himself down. 1580. Lovely stuff. 2 quad rockets. Job's a good mate. Well played. How do you get better than that?
The snap zone at the end after the second quad rocket for those extra 100 units as well.
That extra frame. Got to love it. Alright, moving into the top 3. 36.2, which is over a second faster than the previous run. It's Wraith. Let's go. Wraith is a beast, and he's been very good in these past 6 weeks. See, this is the final round. And there's that super early pre-fire like we saw someone do before.
Much nice transition as well afterwards. Very clean.
Yeah. Good strafes here. 1340 by the end of it. 2 rung ladder. So fast, look at this. 2 rockets to shoot himself down. He uses 2 rockets to shoot himself down. Everyone else has only used 1. Wraith is just crazy enough that he can use 2 and it's fine.
Yeah, I suppose you do spend a lot of time falling.
Oh, aye.
Just cut down on that time. Probably get some good segments at the end.
Oh, I mean, apologies for stopping the demo, but I mean, just that first pre-fire is so precise, so good. Like, right on the floor, he knows exactly where he's going to be jumping. I can't stress enough how precise this is. It's the very next jump. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing. and all the way through to the next pad, the first pad. Two rungs, as we said. Then 2 rockets up and another 2 rockets down. Give him 1750 here. And then he only can shoot 1 quad rocket. He doesn't have another rocket. He's already used them. Jesus, right, well played. And another really decent jump, 35.6 for Moscow. In second place.
Another 1100 corridor.
Yeah, another early pre-fire as well. And look at that step up. I can't believe this step up. It's so... Yeah, whatever. Like... I feel like you can save a whole jump, almost. Moscow just does the step up. He's fast enough everywhere else that it doesn't matter. 2 quad rockets. 3800. Not even 4K. Well, not to not to be reductive or anything, but I want to see 4K. Can Offchar give us 4000 ups? Possibly.
I reckon we hit the 4K.
Maybe. He's not that much further ahead than Moscow, but it's still a pretty decent jump at this stage. 35.4. First place, Offchar, the legend. Show me how it's done.
Ooh.
Oh, she's so high.
Nice.
PGB, of course. Of course. It's Offchar. Rocket off. Oh! We didn't. Yeah. That's Rain. Rain did that as well, didn't he? Barely just gets enough height to go over without touching down. Oh, so close to 4K. So close. Great run there, though, by Offchar. PGB? No one else did that PGB. I can't believe it. I mean, I think we saw one PGB
We had
earlier,
one PGB, yeah.
But not like that one, though. Look how he shoots this rocket.
More of a recovery PGB earlier.
The confidence and the height in this rocket, like...
He just hits it perfectly as well.
Come on, man.
Very nice.
Yeah. Amazing. He looks so comfortable, doesn't he, though? Like... Not even slightly sweaty, you know what I mean? And then just enough height to get up and over, doesn't need to touch down.
Nice game of spins and double quad rocket.
Jesus, Offchar, my hero, my beloved. Once more, in real time, for the fans. The hubris in that rocket is unreal.
You just see 2 seconds into the future. He knows where he's going to be.
Jesus. $1,700, like 1780 off of that. Nuts.
We just didn't bonk that wall slightly as hard. That was easy 4,000 units.
Amazing. Massive shout outs to all the CPM submissions. We have one final demo to watch, and that is the Wiz. And I, for some reason, managed to forget to remove the time from the title of the demo. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We got Wiz.
1,200, 1,300, just about.
No problem. There's the Offchar GB. Off the wall, I think he did it though. 1,500.
The last pad, but no rain rocket. Very nice ladder. Is that off the ceiling? Nice rocket down off the ceiling. 4.3.
43. Yeah, 4,300. Incredible. Well, I say incredible. It is a scripted run, but it's still amazing to see. Shout outs to Capcorp for providing all the Wiz demos. This is, of course, a task run. If you're watching this and you don't know what Wiz is, this is tool assisted. It is a scripted run. A human obviously did not perform this demo. And off the ceiling, like you said. Let's go. Amazing runs from everyone involved. There are the results. I believe someone wanted to ask to see the VQ3, the top VQ3 run actually, just before we went off. So I will play that once more, so you can see. So here is King Delta and VQ3 in the first place demo. Nice rocket. We didn't see, I thought we were going to see someone shoot a grenade down that hole. You know what I mean? Like in CPM, if you climb up, they do the plasma climb up, you can turn around, shoot a grenade down the hole, and maybe you get like a speed boost at the bottom of those race pads in the next room.
Oh, right, yeah.
But yeah, no one did it. It would have been really cool, yeah. I think it was just about possible. But yeah, obviously no one did it. Let's see the top. We'll see the top run in CPM off Charkin again. See what he does at that point. He does a ground boost, which is probably better, to be honest. Because not only is it probably more speed, but you do it earlier, which results in a better time. So my idea was you shoot a grenade from here, because there's a weapon remove trigger right there. You shoot a grenade down into that hole, so that by the time you get down to the ramp at the bottom, it would maybe explode and give you a speed boost. But obviously no one did it.
Might just mess the spacing up for the pads, even if
yeah, it would probably just do that. So I think the ground boost is probably a better option there. Would be cool though, just saying.
Yeah.
I think it was just about possible. Sounds like a really hard grenade, but cool, says Halvor. Yeah, definitely very hard, but I think it would have been a really cool run. Anyway, once more, there are your results for this week. This is the final. I don't know if we can show. Can we? I don't know if it's set up on the stream that we can show the final table for the whole thing. Maybe if you fell some dead air for a minute, I can maybe figure it out. Go on, Mac. I believe in you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching this cup. I didn't really play much, but a lot of the maps seem really interesting.
Okay, so we can't. Luckily for you, we can't show the final table because the
read it out,
points
though?
aren't
Or are they
calculated
not?
yet. No. I couldn't possibly do that in my head. So yeah, the points aren't final yet, but we do have the table up until round 5. I'll just post the link in the chat. By the time this video is on YouTube, probably there will be a link for the final table. But we can see the overall results for the 6 weeks. I can tell you at this point, as of round 5, not including round 6, that Wraith is in first place, Rain is in second, and Moscal is in third in CPM. And VQ3, I expect, Delta is in first, Zas in second, and Ket in third so far. But obviously those will probably change with the results from round 6 being added. But yeah, like I say, by the time this is on YouTube, it will probably be the results will probably be available. So yeah, I expect it's probably Delta winning by a clear. Yeah, Delta's definitely won in a VQ3. For CPM, is it that safe for Goblin? Probably. It's given that he's won this round. No, actually, Goblin is in 5th. So he could probably take quite a high placing, but I don't know if he'll be first. Wraith is in first by over 100 points. And he did do pretty well this round. He was in 3rd place this round, and he's competing with 2nd place. He's competing with Procky. Sorry, Moscow. and Rain for the top three. Moscow did well, better than Rife this round. Rain didn't do very well at all, so Rain's probably out of it. It's between Rife and Moscow for first place, and CPM. Rife is currently ahead. I think Rife might just take it because he's not that far behind Moscow. He is a bit, though. There is a time difference. Anyway, I'm kind of waffling on. Like I say, by the time this is on YouTube, you will see the results, and this will all be meaningless anyway. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks to Mac for joining me at the last
Yeah, no
second
worries.
and doing very well, I thought.
Thank you,
Uh,
thank you.
Shout outs to Rain and all the mappers, everyone involved in the FPS Cup. It's been a great cup to play. There is, of course, we are back onto the War Cup. So War Cup 415 has just started. The map is called Chamber 2. It's a strafe map. Go and check it out. Back into your regular weekly War Cups from now on. And we'll get back to streaming those. We'll get back to catching up on those pretty soon, I hope. But no promises are being made here tonight. I tell you that much. But yeah, I look forward to doing it. This FPS Cup has been great. The maps have been amazing. Everyone's been a great. It's been a terrific show. You might even say. I think. Do you agree?
I would agree.
He would agree. Did you hear that? He would agree. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hang around for the raid, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.